2021 was a year with a lot of great games. It Takes Two, Resident Evil Village, Metroid Dread, Psychonauts 2. So much time and passion was poured into every single one of these, and yet one crawled out of the shadows with its grubby little cylindrical fingers and handily beat them all. Redmatch 2. Redmatch 2 is a free multiplayer FPS that crawled out of one of Steam's little crevices sometime in 2021. A game mostly consisting of capsules and default textures somehow managed to make for an experience about as addictive as high quality crack cocaine. I've been spending many nights as of late in this game with mates, so I'd like to introduce others to the sweet euphoria of this game. Redmatch 2 is essentially just your average deathmatch, but what might have been a side mode in any AAA or even indie game is the whole experience here. Now this may seem like a detriment, but this actually works in the game's favour, the gameplay resultant from this being more focused on fun than the US is on liberating oil from the Middle East. The movement is fast paced, the maps are pretty good, and the gunplay is more satisfying than hitting a rest in melee. Your walking speed isn't too fast, but your sprint speed, which should probably be the default, is perfect, nestled right in the sweet spot between a Paralympian on a bad day and a gas station crackhead chasing you at 2 AM. One of the unique features of Redmatch 2 is its grapple hooks. These babies, controlled with the Q and E keys, increase the fun level of the game tenfold. Instead of being confined to the 5 meters above the ground, the entire skybox of every map is now accessible. From arcing tight corners to flinging yourself around the map like an ADHD kid who got off their child leash, this is what really cements the game as a go-to for a good time. The 3 weapons on offer complement the movement options perfectly. First, the assault rifle, a classic tool provided by foreign governments for establishing the rule of the people. It serves as a good go-to for any fight, being effective against both close range and further opponents. Its raw damage output is outmatched by its contemporaries, but its versatility makes it useful nonetheless. The sniper, on the other hand, is, obviously, more suited to long-range adversaries. Its quick scope time and default insta-kill shots mean it's absolutely worth the chance of missing to style on somebody mid-air. Lastly, the shotgun. While the RNG on its shot spread is often frustrating, it somehow makes the experience more fun, knowing each shot is a gamble on whether it overkills the enemy like a 50 cal to the face or barely scratches him. That said, from a close enough range it is a reliable tool to shred your friends and cause them to scream in VC. Another key aspect of what gives Redmatch 2 its infinite replayability is its wide variety of match customization options. From controlling weapon ammo and damage to making maps nighttime, the options, whilst not the most expansive seen in any game, provide enough control to turn the game into a completely different experience. Running max shotgun ammo on Village turns the game into a horde shooter. Putting Metro on night makes the game scarier than most horror movies. The game goes from being a fun game to play a couple times to a staple for late night group sessions. The game also provides Steam Workshop support. At the time of writing, this currently only supports resource packs, but these alone can make the game way funnier. A quick browse of the workshop will reveal classics like Redcraft, Floss Purple Pack, and Obama Match 2. Playing the game like it's a classic Doom deathmatch is weirdly fun, and I hope that more modding support is added soon. Even something like a level editor could give the game longevity that would greatly benefit it in the future. All of these aspects combine to create an experience which has kept my friends and I hopping on regularly for a match or two. Sometimes even hopping into public lobbies, purely just for the enjoyment of gunning each other down and hearing each other's cries of anguish amongst our laughter. Now go download the game.
Go download the game or else I will kill you. I'm really told me that to be